Hey guys, so this is a video, it's going to be all about kind of allies basically, family, your parents, particularly people that are really close to you, partners, anybody really to do with transgender. I'm going to talk about like how you've patience with them and also what they can do to show they support and help you. So the first thing really, when it comes on like our side of it, is that so you've come out to the really supportive people that are showing that they respect it and support it. That is the main thing. That's, you know, that is what you've got to remember. The thing that you need to be patient with is the fact that if you change your names and your pronouns, it might take people a bit to get it. And if there's people watching that have been pre-T and out and for a while, they probably know that people don't always get it straight away. It takes them a while. And that's something we have to be patient with, because at the end of the day, you've got to put yourself in their shoes and think, well, like, imagine if somebody I'd known for like the whole life or years suddenly, guys, briefly, suddenly kind of change their name and the pronouns, and you have to get that into your head just like you've got someone else's name into your head. So when they get it wrong, as much as it'll grind on you, like the more they do it, they will get it eventually if they're the right people who are being supportive, because you can tell the difference when someone's saying your old name or your old pronoun to be spiteful and someone's saying it because it's hard for them at the time, because it's just a memory thing and you just say it, sometimes it just comes out. So the relationship I had when I came out with all of this was to just be like, they'll get it eventually. I need to make sure I tell them that. You've got to talk to them and say, look, it's okay if you don't get it right now, because at the end of the day, you've known me as this for a long time. And you just don't snap, because they're doing the best and they probably feel awful about it. Obviously, if you do say something and they get pissy about it, then by all means, because at the end of the day, you want to see that they're trying. And especially with parents that are accepting of it and they slip up a lot, they are trying. Like, my mum and dad took, you know, quite a few months just to get my name, and then it was the pronouns, but now they are doing quite well. Sometimes they slip up, but it's not on purpose, and I know that now. I knew that at the time, but because they weren't getting it as much, it did grind on me a bit, but you've got to be patient, and eventually they will come around. So, on everyone else's side of it, so let's say your son or your daughter came out as transgender. Some parents don't know a thing about it, and when they first hear about it, they're not really sure how to take it, because it's different and also the same as coming out as lesbian or gay, but different, because obviously every single transgender person is different, and some people don't always want to transition. Some people want to transition the whole way. It's completely an individual person. It can be good for parents or people around you to look up it, and don't assume anything, but it's good to kind of get your knowledge in, and it's also good to communicate with your son or daughter or partner, anybody that's come out. But you've also got to let them do it in their own time, because I remember when I came out, like in my video, when I came out to my parents, it was quite overwhelming, and there was a lot to talk about afterwards. But it came around to the time where we could, and I really explained to them what I want to do, how I can start it, and that's kind of what parents should expect as well. Um, listen to them and then do the research that you can do to help them, and just talk to them and show an interest in it. And eventually, if your son or daughter is kind of backing away from you because they're scared to talk about it, then again, give them the space and do your own research, and then they will be ready to talk about it more. And then you've got to just be patient. It's the same thing, like, if you're not patient with your son or daughter, then it's going to make them feel like that they can't come to you and they can't talk to you. And you've just got to kind of put it it'll be a hard thing because at the end of the day, I'm not a parent who's had a child who's come out as transgender, but obviously because I am transgender, I think it's hard to explain, but for parents, the best way is it's just to listen. You'll get it eventually. Just you have to be patient as well. Everybody just has to be patient with each other. And yeah, and when it comes to friends as well, it kind of just comes to the same thing. Like you've got to listen, you've got to kind of understand as much as you can, and if they want to change the name, if they want to change your pronouns, you've just got to kind of get it slowly into your head and show them that you are trying to. And at the end of the day, if you are struggling, you can also tell them that. I'd much rather my parents or my friends or family, anybody, tell me that they're struggling with it in any way than to bottle it up and then to me make it think that they're not happy with me being me. But actually, it might be something really small that you can just talk about because they're scared to. So never be scared to say, look, like, I do support you, but it will take me a while to get the names and the pronouns. So don't be afraid to speak to them because they will probably be a lot more understanding than you. So that's about it for this video. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments section below. Give this video a thumbs up. Sorry about the last video. I was very drowsy and sleepy and for some reason felt like making a really shitty quality dark video where you couldn't really see it. So I will probably end up making another one of that, but yeah. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you've got any questions, feel free to ask me and subscribe. Alright, I'll see you soon.